Hi guys, and welcome to GISTUBE TV, where we thrill you with amazing video all day long. If you're new here, please consider subscribing to this channel and hit the notification bell after you subscribe to this channel. Finally, it has happened. Now we know who the Wildcards are in Big Brother's house. Plus, well, some other things happened in the house today. The diary session, the second diary session ever. And they were asked to mention the person they are suspecting, and literally every other person in the house does not know what to suspect. I mean, it's all wild for them. And even Emmanuel, that was given clue, actually went to sleep. I mean, how? Hi guys, and welcome back to another Bbnaija 2021 review. Let's talk about the diary session and the wildcard situation they have in the house, plus the fight between Beatrice and Sammy. Now in Big Brother's house, this is the Shiny Eye edition. Of course, you already know that 2021-22 housemates so thirsty in the house with two wildcards. Now remember that when the girls came in and Ebuka told us about the wildcard situation, he told us that their Thursday diary session, we are going to find out who the wildcard is. And yes, finally we know who. I've been actually waiting to know who these people are, because no more, we've all been suspecting Pere, because, well, it talked about the Oba doings that happened when Obi Kubana buried his mom, right? And no more, no housemates should know about that because they should be in isolation. But then I figure Licoros could be the other person, because she said her dress was made in 2 days by meddling boss. I mean, these are top designers, and then they made dress in 2 days and whatnot. So how were they able to get the dress across to her? She said 2 days to the live show, their entrance into the show. So it was like, okay, how did they get access to her? But then finally to find out that Maria, who is happy Maria is the wild card, and who hopes that the housemates are able to figure her out so she can leave the show already, because mom has been instigating so many things in the house. She's literally the cause of every major argument that they've had in that house. But then people are beginning to say, oh, they like a Sismas with Licoros, they have each other's back, and Licoros is the only person Maria will let finish a statement in that house. Every other person she interrupts with that small cute voice. But what do you guys think with Maria being a wild card? Now, is it like she's going to be hoping that nobody finds her out and she can participate in the game? Or did she audition like other people? Were they hand selected by Big Brother? Right? Because no more, Big Brother said, Maria, you were chosen by Big Brother to be a wild card, and she said, yes, I was it after the audition and after they said, okay, you're in the house? Because normally they usually have 20 housemates, right? So it's like after the audition, people are like, okay, I like this person's personality, I want them to be the wild card as a twist to the game, and if not, we evict 2 other people and let them stay in the game. Did she audition, or did Big Brother reach out to them and say, oh, would you love to participate in this twist you want to bring to the Big Brother Naija house? What do you guys think? I feel they auditioned like every other person, and maybe they didn't really make the cut, and Big Brother was like, well, I'll use it as a twist. But that might be hurtful to them, because what if they're discovered and then they have to go? Because when Pere was asked how well he thinks he's been able to not reveal himself and maintain his wildcard anonymity in the house, he said, well, he's been trying to be engaging and literally. But then with the way he withdrew when the girls came into the house, according to White Money's observation, because he said he's been trying to talk about it, because, well, when everybody's suspecting every other person, he has to say something in the house so they would not know is the person being involved in the conversation and whatnot. And that is how he's been trying to, maneuver that part. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think he's been able to do it well? Has he tried? Do you think he has tried? Has he done well trying to, hide that aspect? What about Maria? Maria is actually just because if she stays in the house, I feel like the other housemates will really not really like her anymore, because just these few days she's been instigating so many things. People are already backbiting about her, and it's looking like she's going to be up for eviction almost every week if she keeps up her attitude. Now that she's the wild card, because if the housemates are unable to guess her correctly and evict her on Sunday, that means that she will be a part of the game. I feel like that might even infuriate the housemates more, because it's like, okay, so you're not even supposed to be in the game and you gave us this much trouble in the first week, and now you are still in the house. Hopefully you're not going to keep giving, or maybe her attitude will change. Maybe she's acting like this because she's the wild card and she just wants to throw other housemates off their games. But then let's take a break from the old wild card and that recession. Let's talk about that recession of other housemates, right? Because when they asked them, most of them said, "See, at this point, I'm so confused, Big Brother. I do not even know what the wild card could be." And then when Big Brother even gave the Emmanuel clue, he still has no idea who the person would be, right? Then Beatrice spoke about the fight or almost fight she had with Sammy in the house. Know that actually that Beatrice has been kind of close to Pere and Boma somehow. But then when they were talking about the old task that begin, in fact, that task they still have not found headway. So when everybody was giving opinions, they agreed, according to Beatrice, that they should all put up their hand if they have a suggestion or something to say. Now she said she put up her hand. Sammy said, "Okay, you can go ahead and speak." And while she was speaking, Sammy shut her down. Right? And she was like, okay, even if what I was saying is stupid, you need to let me finish my statement before you just tell me to shut up and stop talking. Now she didn't say nothing. Then the other time she raised her hand alongside with other housemates, Sammy outrightly told her to just drop her hand because he's not going to let her speak. And she was hot and she had to go cool off and she left the other housemates. Now she had to come back to actually apologize to the other housemates because they took that as her being disrespectful to them on sit her work anyways. And she felt really terrible about it. But then there wasn't any altercation, any serious one between herself and Sammy because she really did not voice out at that moment, but she really was not happy with what happened. Anyways, that's the brief thing concerning herself and Sammy. I feel like these housemates are trying as much as possible to quench fight. Remember that is what the guys of the lockdown edition did, the season 5 Bbnaija lockdown people. At first, the first few weeks, they were trying to make sure every fight was mellow. There wasn't an altercation that would evolve into shouting match on, except when Talani Badge wanted to prove that she's a bad whatever. And then every time I remember that a so-called fight with Katrina, I'm usually I can't help but laugh. Oh my goodness, it was very obvious that she was nervous and she rehearsed it in her head, and her work was not even as powerful, as bossy as she expected it to be. It wasn't a dramatic one, it was just really awkward. Oh my goodness. I hope we don't have that in this season because man, that would be mad. I can't help but laugh. Excuse me. Every time I remember that fight, it's usually really cringy. Ugh. Whoa. Anyways, that's it, guys. I hope we don't have that kind of fight. But what do you think concerning Pere and Maria being the wild card? And do you think the housemates actually have a chance, an opportunity? Do you think they can at the least guess what the housemates that are the wild cards are? Because I don't think Biggie told them it's a male and a female. Biggie just told them that there are two wild cards in the house. What do you guys think? I would love to hear from you in the comment section. Let's make it an interactive session. This is the Bbnaija 2021 Shine Your High review, the Adara session, and the revelation of the wild cards. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.